I haven't slept all night, so I am very, very tired. But I still want to make a video. Honestly, I don't have the energy to do anything big. So today, I'm just gonna roll the dice, and whichever number it lands on, I will find random crap in my apartment and customize it. And we are rolling the dice. 4 things. Okay, cool. So right now I'm gonna go on the hunt in my apartment and find 4 things to paint on. And yeah, I'll get back to you. So these are the 4 things I came up with. I'm gonna paint this huge piece of wood. Threw in a rock, just for good measure. I found this little, I don't even know what it is. I think it's like an old candy holder. I don't know, I bought it at a thrift shop for like, I don't know, $50 maybe. And then one of these, because, I don't know, why not? I am so sorry, by the way, if I sound tired, but I am really, really tired. But the first thing I'm gonna paint is this thing. And I just realized I need another one to paint it, which is kind of funny to me. Oh God, if that's funny, then I really need sleep. So in my country, Denmark, we have this, I guess it's a dessert food called æbleskiver. And it's basically just a, like a pancake, but in a ball, if that makes sense. I don't know if you have them in England or America or wherever you're watching from, and they kind of look like this. So here they are, the famous æbleskiver, and they're pretty much a household dessert around Christmas in Denmark. Super delicious. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what I'm gonna do to make them pop out of the tray like they are in the picture, but I have a vague idea of how I want to go about it. So let's just jump into it and get started. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna fill up. Oh, come on! There we go. Oh, come on! I'm just gonna fill up. Oh God! I'm just gonna fill up all of these with white paint, and you will see why in a minute. Okay, so it looks it looks really disgusting right now, but it just needs to dry, and then I'm gonna hopefully make it look a little bit better. You'll see. If there is one thing that Black Wolf never does, it's disappoint. Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see. But while this one dries, I am going to move on to the trash can. Now the first step we need to do when it comes to the trash can is that we need to take some sandpaper and sand it down. And that's basically just to make the paint stick to it a little better. Okay, so I'm done sanding it, and now I just need to paint it. But okay, so I think I'm just gonna go with a yeah, I still don't know. I'm thinking like a navy green. Maybe I'll go with the blue one. No, I'll think about it. But first I need to do a quick base coat of white. And the reason I'm gonna give it a white base coat is so that if I didn't, then I would have to make 3, 4, maybe 5 coats of the navy blue or green or whatever I go with. Whereas if I give it a white base coat, I only have to do 1 or maybe 2 layers. Okay, so that is the base coat done. Now we just need to wait for it to dry and we can start with the navy blue. Yes, I have decided to go with the navy blue because I have a very specific idea in mind. And I think if I go with the green, it's gonna be a little overwhelming. But you'll see what I mean by that. Right, so the base coat is not entirely dry, but I think dry enough probably. So I'm just gonna start painting it blue, and I got this really nice color that I blended together. I think it looks really nice. Out of paint. That is not good. I am colorblind, so finding the right color that matches the one I just made is gonna be a challenge. But hopefully I can fix it. I think I need to add more dark blue. Wait, did I nail it? First try. Oh my god, I think that's very close. You know what, I'll go with it. I think it's a bit lighter than the original color, but you know what, I am not complaining. Yeah, okay, so it's a bit lighter. That's fine, we'll just give it 2 coats. Now while the trash can is drying on my windowsill, I'm going to paint this rock. And I already know what I'm gonna paint on it. I kind of see like a whale. Hang on, give me a sec. Let me show you. I kind of see like a whale on it. And obviously the mouth here, the snout or nose or whatever whales have. Little fin here and the tail fin. But this thing right here is, at first I wanted to make it like be water shooting out of its blowhole, but the more I look at it, the more I see a volcano on its back, kind of like Camerupt from Pokemon. So with that in mind, I'm going to give this one a base coat of white as well. But rather than doing it all over, I'm just going to do it where I want to paint, so I still have the sketch fresh in my mind. There we go. That should be enough. And what I'm doing now is just making a quick sketch of where I want everything to be. Now the plan is for this to be kind of a sperm whale, but the tail is gonna look more like that of a manatee, so it's not gonna be entirely correct when it comes to the anatomy, but that's okay. It's like a fantasy creature. Embedded into the skin like that. Oh, that's pretty nice. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the eye yet. I kind of want it to look evil and menacing. Right, so I'm just adding a little blue to my paint here. And then we will begin to create the whale. Oh, look at that color. That's pretty sick. Nice. Alrighty. Oh, that is very wet. Just put this down so it can mix. Beautiful. And it is a lighter color. That is exactly what I wanted. And paint this first, the snout here. And right now it is looking a bit cartoonish, but I am going to go with, well, not hyper-realism, but a more realistic look on this one. So it is going to look a lot better. Alrighty, I'm going to let that dry for now and wash my brush. Now moving on to the last thing, which is this big block of wood. I already have an idea of what I want to paint on it, but first I really need to sand this one down because there are splinters everywhere. So I'll get back to you. Alright, so the sanding is done. It is now very smooth, no splinters at all, as you can see. And the idea I had in my head was that this kind of looks like two butt cheeks. So I wanted to make like a bathing suit thing. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but you know what? I already love it. This is great. And it's gonna come up to here, I think. Yes, look at that. That's a butt crack if I've ever seen one. She thick. All right, so obviously there are a lot of indentations and saw marks and all kinds of stuff in this piece of wood. So I'm gonna take my thickest white paint that I possibly could find in my collection, and I'm just gonna fill all these indentations in so they don't look weird once it's painted. Actually, you know what? Since the base color is already white, I think I'm just gonna go straight in and make it flesh color right off the bat. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright, so how you make a flesh color is by adding red and yellow to white. Unless you are painting like a black woman with black skin, then obviously you need to add... Is it blue? I don't know, I'm colorblind, so do your own research. Oh god, oh jeez, that gave me a heart attack. Almost got paint all over my Aretha Franklin t-shirt. That would have been devastating. I love Aretha Franklin. Who's your favorite singer? Let me know down below. I might check them out. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is still very pink, so I think I'm gonna add a little bit of, that is green. I want brown. Do I have a brown in this? Flat brown, here we go. So hopefully that will darken it up a little bit. Oh, not too much. Oh yeah, okay. That did absolutely nothing. Jesus. Huh. Yeah, I don't know about this. Again, I am red-green colorblind, so getting the right color can be a bit difficult for me sometimes, but that's okay. I'll make it work usually. I'll add some more brown. It is still very, very pinkish. Pinky in the brain. Oh god, I loved that cartoon when I was a kid. You know what, I think I'm just gonna go with this. How's that look? That's kind of a fleshy tone, right? Do I add more yellow? I think a little bit more yellow, and then it's good to go. Just gonna use a brush this time. Yeah, that looks more right, I think. we just need the back area up here, lower back. And it's fine if you go over the pencil sketch, because the background is the actual skin, so the foreground is the bikini or whatever you want to call it, bathing suit thing. We're gonna paint that in the end. In a way, always paint the background first. It's the same if you're painting a landscape. Always paint the sky, and then the mountain, and then the trees, and then, you know, you work your way out. That is how you create depth. Or at least that's how I do it. If a different method works better for you, then that's what you should go with. But I find working my way out with a painting is the easiest. Alrighty. So now it is time to, oh, let me just, is that? Okay, that's nothing, okay. So let me just put, oh God. Sorry about that. Let me put a lid on this. Put that aside for now. And I want to make a kind of a purple color for the panties or bathing suit. And let's make some hearts on it as well. So a little bit of this, just to darken it up. What the hell is growing on my arm? Oh, we got a little weird bug. Alright, so now it's beginning to be a little scarier once we get close to the edge. So I'm gonna switch for a little smaller brush. Now, while that is drying, I am going to finish up my trash can. I'm gonna finish it up with let's see, we need a ink brush pen. Where's the fine brush? There it is. And we need a light green. We need a yellow. We need a red, a blue. No, let's take a brown as well. And where is my dark green? I could have sworn I had a big dark green. Oh, there it is. Let's take both. Alrighty. So my plan with this one is to basically make a bunch of disgusting trash, goo, slime that pours out of it, and a bit of the paint peeled off. That's okay. A little annoying, but we can fix it. So obviously it would come out of here. just make a shadow here next to the milk carton. I don't know. They don't always turn out great, but overall, I think it's kind of cute. So that is the trash can done. Let me put these aside and see if the other things have dried up yet. Okay, so the only thing that is somewhat dry is my whale here, which is still kind of wet, ironically enough. But I think I'm gonna do the volcano. I'm thinking about doing it with Posca, but I'm not sure. I don't know, I'm conflicted. You know what, let's try it. If it doesn't work, we can always just paint it over with some acrylics. So let's, first off, oh wow, it's really wet underneath. I think I'm just gonna do the bottom rocks with the bottom rocks with Posca pens. I can't even speak, I'm so tired. I really need to go to sleep after this video. Alright, so let's just take some black paint on the tip of this brush and make the mouth. There we go, that's pretty good. Then we are going to take this black and mix it with white. A little bit of white, a bit more. There we go. And we're gonna make a very, very dark gray to make some shadows beneath the fins, both the tail fin and the other one. Oh yeah, like that one. That's a good color. You know what? We can go. Maybe this is fine. Oh, that's a really cool effect. Actually, what I'm doing right now is stripping off the paint. I kind of like the effect. Kind of gives it like a zombie vibe almost. Yo, that's kind of cool. Can do the same here. Oh, I had yellow on my thumb from the trash can. That kind of sucks. This is actually kind of cool. I like this effect. This actually looks really cool. I think we're gonna go really overboard on the snout with this method to make it seem like he's been in some serious battles, maybe with some other sperm whales. Make it look really gnarly. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Oh, cool. I think for the stomach and the lower jaw, we're gonna go a little bit more white. Add one tiny single drop of orange. That's a cool color. Oh yeah, look at that. This is gonna look really cool with some line work. Okay, all right. So let's make the volcano. Let's finish that one up. I actually really like this, how it's turning out. It looks kind of cool. Alright, so I think I'm gonna begin to do some line work now. And once that's done, I will make the finishing details. And now I'm just making the teeth, and that should be the final detail. Alrighty, so the whale is done and the trash can is all done. Now I just need this one and the painting thingamajiggy, whatever they're called. Palette thing, whatever. You know what I mean. So we're gonna finish up the last bit of this bathing suit here.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Now we are going to make some shadows. In doing that, we're just gonna add a little bit of brown. We don't need a lot. We just need to get a color that is slightly darker skin tone we have already. Alrighty, so for the bathing suit, I want to add some laces around the border, or whatever you wanna call it. So let's see. Bikini border laces. Alright, I am glad that you cannot see the pictures I'm looking at right now, because that will not fly on YouTube. No, I don't see any laces or borders. Well, that kind of sucks, because I don't know how to paint them. Oh, okay, here's something. Yeah, that'll work. So we need white. We need a fat black Posca pen. Where do we have that? I'm sure I had one. Didn't I? Am I remembering wrong right now? I might be. No, that can't be. Come on. Yep, there we go. Found it. And we need a dark blue. There we go. See, it'll work out. All right, so how we are going to make this border is just. Well, first of all, we need to wait until this is dry. Is this dry? This is pretty dry. Let's start with this one. Oh, that is not quite dry yet. Okay, that's fine. Well, maybe not. No, I think I want to wait until the whole thing is dry. So I went to bed. I couldn't keep my eyes open any longer, and while I was sleeping, the thing has dried fully. So it's now 3 a.m. in the morning, and yeah, I'm gonna finish this one up, and then I'm gonna finish the last object, and this should finally be over. Okay, so let's continue where we left off and make these borders. This might not turn out as well as I had hoped, but I don't care because I just want this video to be over. Oh my god. If you're a painter, then, or someone who draws, then you know all too well when you've worked on a piece for too long and you just want it to be over with. I think that's pretty relatable for anyone who's creative. Okay, so let's make some line work for the buttocks. Does that? Oh, that looks weird. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I done goofed up. Oh, why? Alright, I'm not dealing with that right now. And maybe she has a cute little mole on her butt. Let's make some moles, actually. I'm really not satisfied with that thing right there. So let's just make another brown. It's a good thing we still have our original color. There we go. A little bit more. And take our flat brown. No, it still looks weird to me. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm already over it. Let's add some hearts. This is gonna splatter all over the place. I think the brush pen is better suited for this. It's because of all the texture in the wood. Oh yeah, way better. And it is done. It does not get better than that. I don't care. I am done with it. I just want to move on to the last thing and finish up this video. So despite having been baked in the sun all day, this is still not dry at all. So I did the easy way and filled up another one with tinfoil. Now I'm just going to take out these tinfoil little half balls and fill them with paint. Kind of like I did in my last video, if you saw that, the Venom one. I need a brush. And this should dry pretty quickly. And we want to get a lot of paint on there so we can fill up all of the little holes and indentations in the tinfoil. And while these dry, I'm just gonna paint this thing completely black. Alright, so I put these in the oven. Not this one, but the tinfoil ones. And they are now completely dry, so now I'm just gonna put them down here, make them fit. Oh wow. Yeah, this takes some muscles. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, there we go. Oh god. Oh, come on. I'm so done with this. Oh god. Alright, now we're just gonna give it some glue. Not a lot. Just to make it hold. Now it just needs to dry. And while I wait for that, I'm just gonna watch some Kitchen Nightmare. And I'll get back to you. Oh, thank god this is almost over. My sanity. Right, so now I'm just gonna make a nice gray because this one is a little too black to look at, and I want to brighten it up just a little bit. Yeah, that's actually nice. So I just gave this thing a quick run over with a dry brush all over the place, and it's almost done. I just need to add some final line work and that is it. And we just want to give it a quick cartoonish look, and it's not very difficult to achieve that. You just add a few lines here and there, and then on the other side, the opposite side, can't even speak anymore. The opposite side, we're just gonna make some white highlights. Oh, it is finally done. I really hope you enjoyed, because I sure did not. This really tested my patience in more ways. I don't know. I can't speak. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.